up over here, we were up over here, we were up on all of the things. Now, if only we can keep it going, we can get it going properly, and we cannot. I even managed to get my initial spiel out before that shit happened. Alrighty. So we can close these things down now. We've got our chat windows up. We've got our game window up. Oh, that's a weird feeling. Right. Let's get the fuck into it. And clamp onto. So now I have TikTok and actually be able to send Twitch through the same. Actually, we need backlight on. That should fix that up. I can't remember why we were going to Paradise Island, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Ready. That looks good. These look good. I also got a pair of blue light glasses, but once I do, we'll be able to plug that in, and we won't be able to see the reflections and shit off of my glass. But I ran into the issue of everything was darker because polarizer. An issue before our next stream, which should be more than likely my. Right. Pins 250 this way. Right, last time we were anywhere near this thing, it killed us. I didn't like that. Understandably, getting killed sucks. Ooh. Wait, why is my pin in the wrong direction? I gotta go to the other side of this thing now. It's not point reload. There's no point in reloading. It will just make it take longer. But hopefully, we should be able to get through this fairly easily. Got to put my overshirt back on. This is the one I thought of. It's the one I was thinking of is actually over here. We'll do this one, then we'll head over to that one. If there were... Alright. There she is. Right, is there any point to this? Ooh. The boomerang. That does not sound pleasant in the slightest. Really don't like that. No, thank you. Let's just close that up a bit more. Fucking boomerang. In a minefield right now, so we do need to watch out for that. Mostly so that I can get more mines. We gotta watch this guy die before we can do anything about it, don't we?
You're worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
That's unfortunate.
Gary!
I really wish we could have saved Gary and he becomes an ally or something.
You may or may not be possessed by family you may or may not possess.
Did I just pick up part of Gary? And it's a sport card. Nice. Please tell me that Gary's not a mask or a hat of any description. Is he a key item? Where is Gary? Tell me he's not junk. Is that meant to be something I can put on my heel? At the very least, we're going to take that onto it. Yeah, what we put on, I'm pretty sure.
You saw me try to stop him, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm meant to do about Gary. Oh no, he's armor. so fucked. I don't know if... Look at this shit. Look at this absolute abomination of armor. That's sick as fuck. Hey, thanks for the like, Mary. Gary will periodically lash out with spiny tendrils to thrash and tear enemies apart. The damage dealt increases with your medical and science skill. I hate to say it, folks, but I think Gary might be our armor. Oh. I feel like I have to. Any way to flip it so we're facing ourselves? While I'm thinking about it though, you can get fucked up things. What's a boomerang do? Shoots biomass. We need to test this out, yeah? Oh, that one, this one. Alright, we gotta go find something. We haven't explored this area up here, or basically anything over that side of the river. So, how about we go over this way to start with? We'll take the path less traveled. I can't believe we're wearing another dude. Not again. Alright. Let's just do some... Those are really well camouflaged. They're a nice bit of XP too. Sorry, not XP. Gonna be a nice bit of damage increase. If I was a game dev, yeah, they have, I would put a mine right underneath him. Oh no, there wasn't. These rock knock us back a bit, or what have you? Huh. It just gets us down to this toxic area. Oh, if nothing else, that's a good amount of explosives. Can't really see any more, but I guess that's kind of the point. Wait, here we go. Right, that should do it. Poor schmuck that ended up on top of the barbed wire after seemingly exploding. Jesus. That's sick. Oh, that's what that is. Sorry. I feel like we need to get close to an enemy again real quick. I have tendrils that come out of me. That's what's happening right now. Gary is coming out of the armor and attacking enemies. This is going to be a bit of extra money, realistically. Right, I feel like we save the boomerang for other enemies. I kind of want to go see that place down there, but it's mostly on the other side. It says that there's got to be a connecting path over that way though. Jump this, am I trespassing? Right. But that, I mean, it doesn't look. That's probably not a good thing. Grab our shit and get the fuck out of here.
Is always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Ace, you'll be thriving.
Your superiors order you to
Bless
thrive?
No. It's just something you can do on your own. You'll have bosses and employers, but it's up to you to get yourself to the top and make yourself the employer.
I see.
2 days, 3 at most,
not a
and they'll come
totally-
looking for contracts.
That should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda. Praise the matriarch.
Right, we already looted his place, so we can get the fuck out of here too. Love it. Alright. So, I don't think there's going to be too much more to do on this planet. I just want to make sure there's no more rifts. Because those first 2 wild rifts, I'm going to call them, that we found, fucking amazing loot. Possibly the best loot we found so far. The Jane is Outer Worlds 2. Nice. Next time we're in the ship, we should be able to unlock one of those chests again. It has the most interesting progress system I've ever found. Like, not your main progress, but like everything you do can give you floors. And those floors can really fuck up a playthrough. Great fun. Right. So I want to try and get around to there. Shouldn't be too hard. Except I'm not seeing what they were fighting. Maybe it was just 2 groups of people?
Unusual levels of Zeranium detected ahead. Caution is advised.
Alright. I don't think port over to here. We'll run across from that side. So we'll go to the closer one first, and then we'll make a beeline across. We're not too far. Probably another minute or so. Still no hostiles, which is... we're dealing with beasties. Well, they're feeling hip fighting chemicals. Like crabbles. There's something else over here. Good job. Oh, alright. Check inside. It's not like we're really Hurting for maglocks. Alright, cool. I feel like we're probably going to need to move back to shotguns, and I don't think we quite have the materials required for the other things yet. We'll head up this way real quick. Maybe we can go back to using pistols? I think we've got a decent amount of compact rounds. So swap these two out for now. Plenty of compact rounds. Cool. Also, the fact that we have realize how good these pistols are for damage at this point. Another one up on the hill.
We're still upright. Wait, there's more. Where are you standing there? Brace for acid. Take cover.
The door is barred shut. Can you get on the roof? No. We can turn this one off. We just need to go to that one now. But this little side trip, really good. We could do things like Lily, sorry, it's only a one-player game. I really need to get a notification set up for this so that I can tell that people are talking. All right.
Smell that?
Visible, so I didn't actually see it when I was looting it.
Status.
Thank you for coming down to our level. Ish. Didn't get. I don't think we're going to be looting the spitter anytime soon. But we found where we want to be going. And we can get there pretty damn easily at this point. Short round, shells, shells. Cool. Need to get our electric gun out because dragoons are some ass, but should swap back. Oh, there we go. All right, now I think. All right, wait for it, go. Damn it. Look, no, we're just going to continue. With the electricity, I thought that was what the purpose was. Apparently not. Okay, plus side, we have respawned away. Gary's giving me shit for getting hurt. And I'm fairly sure that I have one of those really good keys that I need for my ship. Follow the cabling. I'm a dumbass. Yes, it did. Alright. Now we just need to go into this actual structure. And this is how we were expected to get in and out otherwise. Right. I don't see anyone down below. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but I don't see anyone. Let's see what the dealio is down here then. So far, it's just looking like it's another generic building. We're going inside. We want easy movement gun, not sniper rifle. And it's an instance. Oh, I love a good dungeon. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. I don't see what we're dealing with down there yet. Apparently something over there. Oh, it's a hunter. Okay, easy done. Okay, so we're trying to go with classic horror. Gotcha. Love that. We can make biomass. Actually, no, we don't have enough metal for compact grenades. Cool. Yeah, we'll make some biomass canisters. We'll also go to breakdowns, and we're going to break down. That gives us enough. This is what we should have been doing. We should have been breaking down everything we found rather than selling it, so that way we can make more armor, make more ammo. Maybe I should stop stealing. No, it got sold. We'll probably get another floor after doing. Fucking hell, a lot of vent-braced armors. We'll also break down some light pistols. And this is really fucking useful for that. Foils. Don't care about foils. Alright, cool. Now if we have a look in. Okay, we'll break down all junk. Why not? We got some black powder. Damn it. Oh, we got given the objective now. We need to find the 5 leaders for this place. And then we can go and fuck some shit up. We'll make an extra, like, what's the phrase? It doesn't include what's in the gun. But we've actually got a little over 600. Where's the long rounds? Cool. Alright. Where's my floor? Nope, no floor for it. Weird. Surprising. Alright. Cool. Right, so they've tried to set up what seems like a old school horror run. Everything is slightly darker than normal. Everything's a bit run down. We've got sparks are flying, the lights are flashing. Love that. I'm assuming there's one on the same spot on the opposite side. I'm really appreciating having a silenced gun right now. 4 bullets for. We can't fix this. That's two.
I'd heard tale of those. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse
Right.
your cowardice by way of
There
show.
doesn't seem to be anyone in here,
Succeed or die.
or anything in here,
What is required of us? We will
or any
not
corpses in here.
Marchand,
Which means we've got the first two.
recording. In the event we don't survive.
I'm curious as to what the sorry. I've just realized something. We got recording while we've got shit. We did not see those guys coming. It'd be great if Gary had like a, or give you, or after a certain amount has been absorbed, he gives you more health or more armor. It's look, I know it doesn't actually do anything, but it makes me feel better about it, the whole situation. I didn't realize that's the way you're meant to go up. It's not how I was meant to go down. Fucking dumbass sometimes. Alright, we're gonna go that way. Because now we know that's an option. Here we go. Thing's gonna come out of that hole in a minute. We haven't killed these things again yet. Right. Fairly sure that I've gotten everything from there now. Extra health. Cool. Right, that's probably on this guy, isn't it? Right, so I've got 3 of those IDs now. I can't see it, Gary sure can.
Malfunction detected. Please expect delays.
Thanks, guys.
Initiating reading music. Error. Unable to act.
Right, we're going to use some of these mines that we picked up earlier.
License to devour the commander of
That was nice. Oh, that's genuinely rather brutal. Is that it?
The lift has arrived, and the threat of imminent death has subsided.
Well, that's disappointing.
Is there Anyway, Ames and Marchand could have.
We're on deck 6. Sure, let's
They died in the
go to the
service of
roof.
protectorate. Stop. Breathe.
What?
Then we shall press on. You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your wife shall meet her end. Yet your resolve remains unshaken. Any less would disgrace the sovereign. This
Get
mission
your gadget meter.
Noise.
Charge.
Doesn't sound like.
Cool.
Oh, blast! Hand me my rifle! My rifle!
That's it.
At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but I wish
I have no clue what the fuck I just did.
in my heart of hearts, I wished my love to live, despite.
Oh. We'll run the place down. Alright. So we came in from that side. I believe that means we exit this side? Yes. Right. Well, you had that one. But apparently that's too much to ask. This would have been a good little dungeon earlier on. Like, I can very much understand what they were going for here. Not nearly the challenge it should have been. Huh. Right, so I don't see any corpses around here. I don't see any blood splatter or trails. So we'll just head down to the next one down. Oh, good. No way. Just walk down the stairs. Don't be a dumbass. Don't try and overthink everything. Grab that, shoot the eggs, go to the safe side. But we actually came from this way. There looks like there should be another body around here somewhere. So there's the blood splatter that usually accompanies one. Look her up. Alright, where the fuck could this last guy be? Oh, where could this fucker be? His corpse is far away from me. Up here? Nope. No, we definitely looted that one already. Where the fuck is this guy? You'd think if he had the decency to die, he should have the decency to do it somewhere where I can find his body and steal his key. Look, I know how that sounded. I'm not mad at myself. Fuck me. Anything with multiple steps being able to get into a chest, gotta have good loot in it. Gotta have good loot. Right, I don't like this. Would also work as a good place to hide one of the bodies. That's not what we were going for though, unfortunately. Breath of the Sovereign Copper. I really don't want to just Google it, but I think I'm gonna have to Google it. Not on the upper this side. Nope. Alright, call the lift. Be back up top and I just missed it. And if it's not back up top, then it must be on the ground floor in that first starting area, and I've missed it there. Which, hell, if I was a game dev, I would also be a dick. Thought there might be somewhere we can jump onto. The last corpse is on. The corpse up there. Okay, not getting that chest. There is no part of me in the world that wants to go jumping around in roof rafts. It's also not the top. It is the top inside, but it's not the top outside. That's still foggy. We'll see if we can't find away a key. But hey, can't help that. This is really fucking jumpy, isn't it? Yes, it is. The moment I saw it the other day and I just completely forgot about it until right now. Can we open this? No. Nothing to loot on it. Nothing out here. Nothing out here. I hate to admit it, but I think we are fucked on this one. Peggy. Oh, I've only got 4 and I can't find the 5th.
That all in our midst are suited for this mission. It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations.
If you take issue with my presence,
Right.
speak plainly.
What are these things called so I can look it up?
No influence on my own.
Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
It can also be found in crates. It's given me a quest because of this. No. Spy Captain. That's the one already done. Done that one too. Got that one. Last one's on 2nd floor. I'll find a long ladder on the left side of the elevator. Alright. Look, I hate the fact that I had to look that up, but it's not a good... On the left of the elevator, I'm hoping my left, not Sage left. Way on the left as you come out. Left of should be a body up on this. Aha, there we go. There's the 5th one. We can get the fuck out of here now. Alright, we're a little bit too high up to just jump. Plus, we did activate the elevator for a reason. Alright, open up this box. Hopefully there's something meta. Knowing that, hey, we did manage to get this loot. Oh, and it does. And we can get the fuck out of here now. There's also some rifts down here's ways. Haven't been to the middle of this map either. Alright. We're gonna go to the mystery cave. We're gonna head towards the center of the island. And we're going to get whatever loot, whatever rifts and battles and all that kind of shit that we can. After that, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. There, if I'm not mistaken. But right now, there are hammer claws to deal with. Sorry, there are crabbles. This is the biggest downside of having Ava on the team. Sorry, Azza on the team. She baits all of the enemies. Sorry, she doesn't let me bait all of the enemies to us. That was nice and easy. There's nothing quite like throwing a bomb underneath something. Like seeing an enemy and just throwing a mine right under them. Right. Right, it would be a nice feature. It made it that you were trespassing and set off the aggro. Because let's be real, most of these animals would be territorial assholes. Most of them you would want to fight. People would want to fight you just for looking at where they live. That's how most of these kinds of animals work. Especially for creatures they're not familiar with. Like humans or fucking dogs. The hour mark. Yes, don't forget if you're wanting to basically lead me back to town, isn't it? Put on rocks. This has been a good game. Like, this session more than the game in general, but also the game in general. I just set off all of the arboreal screamers in the area. Nope. Oh, there is a Raptidon Colossus. What are you? You're a spitter? Right, I am the corpse. Whoopsie. Thanks, Gary. We'll try and make your dream a reality. Fuck 'em up, Pam. Is that everyone? Cool. Science Quarterly. My phone's about to die. That is not what I meant to do. But I mean, if I could blow that up, it would be a nice solution. There we go. Oh. Right. So, where we're gonna go is just to the south of here, by the looks of things. Probably off of this cliffside. We're gonna want to try and find the actual path down to it as well. I'm guessing the rift's gonna be somewhere in that. In or around, at the very least. I'm also pretty sure this is the longest we've gone since we started picking up what do you call them? Floors without getting a floor, which I don't know if is a good or a bad thing. Give me a floor that makes my boots boost better. Travel to the landing pad, saves me running around it. Right. So, yeah, we want to just go this way. Go into this tunnel? Travel spawning grounds. Yeah, this is the right way. There's a gravel taking out. Vengeance for Gather. Oh, this just got a dragoon.
Minor spatial
Oh, cool.
anomaly detected ahead. Available at your request.
How do I get to you?
Ready.
Okay. Give us a dragoon working on our side. Nice. Completely unnecessary at this point, but nice. Alright, we got an extra shock rod. I'm not sure how we're meant to get to this. Also, really like the fact that this looks like it was just the Crabbles took the place back. Call me a hippie, but I'm a sucker for all that kind of shit. Right. Hopefully one of these will give me something decent.
You ever think about climbing in? I have. A lot.
Which residue? Open the second one. Yeah, shrink ray. That's sick. All right. What does the shrink ray do? Apart from the obvious, shrink fire reduces opposed down to boot stopping size. Powerful enemies will resist its effect unless weakened first. They instead take damage as a magazine size of 666. That's amazing. All right, do we have more crabs to kill in here? It looks like there should be, but it doesn't look like there are. Like this area though, this should be a boss zone. I should be able to come here and fight a full boss. There's something.
Emergency protocol setting described.
Might sting.
Son of a bitch. Ooh, double kill. That was a fucking good shot. Completely cool. Is this the way we came from? Yes, it is. Alright, I just wanna... Disappointing. Maybe we just need to break all of the eggs. I think that's it. Right, let's get the fuck off this rock. You'll be able to open up another one of the boxes? Like one of those good boxes? Which I don't think we actually have too many left of. Alright, James has crashed on me. I'm in a good mood. So we're just gonna boot this back up. I'm gonna go and check on the fan blame and we'll get back into it. Let's see how this is doing then.
Rift anomaly modulator. Arcadia is...
There are apparently 3 different sites on this planet too. We will... Second matter is best friend. How many keys do we have? 8. We need 7. So this is a gun. And the dome is also a weapon by the looks of things. It requires 5, not 8. We're gonna take this. That would make the most sense, but no, it's a... Huh. It's a hat. That's actually pretty sick. Right. Let's head to planet number 2. We should be going to one of these. We're going to... I don't know. Yeah, it looks about right. I also love the fact that the loading screens are just like postcards for each of the planets. It's a really nice touch. What about that? I don't remember if it's up here or if it's downstairs. That's it.
It's a fight. Emergency protocols ready.
Combat range.
I'm being shy, bro. Alright. Apparently we didn't go through this place when we were here the first time. Let's be real, I have not been too keen on keeping up with the law. I'll sleep my own death. What are we stealing? Loot?
This is your
Fucking hell, I am a loot gremlin.
reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Open. Feels like a run, run, run as fast as you can situation. Short rounds. Back cannon. 200 round. 114. Jesus, taking damage charges it up. That's not bad. I'm running around trying to collect rips right now. Myself up a little bit and level up the gear we've got more than anything else. We are flawed as fuck, and that requires some extra buffs to kind of mitigate. Right, so that's one rift. There are 2 more, I believe. One is meant to be around here-ish, and the other one is here-ish. We'll do those ones first. Sorry, the other ones. Because the other one seems like it's going to be like a 3-parter, kind of like the Crabble Cave was a 2-parter. Alright. So we want to be there. This is the first spider zone. Awesome. I think we might need to change as our out. I think they're further south, but the RPG player in me says, hey, if it's further south, we should go north. And I like listening to the RPG player in me. Usually ends up in fun situations.
A lot. All on the wrist.
Alright. Oh. Another advanced encryption key. We are getting pretty. We got to be getting pretty close to having all of the encryption keys. There's only 2 things left. One of them I know takes 7. I can't remember what the other one takes. Only 2 much left, really. So there's one rift. Damn it, Azza. Alright, so we're gonna find a way to get up there. I'm assuming we'll find that by finding the other 2. I need to get more armor busting ammo. I'm really putting Anakin. I'm really making Anakin happy with it, I think. Alright, that's the first one done. Shit. It's Spaghetti. Great. I was wet.
For Gary!
Don't see anyone at the next platform. Open this up. We can kill the ones on the next platform from over here. Fire. Calculate the radius of the exclusion. Depends on what kind of jacket we're using.
Hazard benefits!
I'm assuming that Abdul doesn't get the best kind. I mean, you never get the best kind if you're only going to use it once. Got a fucking minigun. Fucking miniguns? We've gotten so much good shit from these chests. What kind of rounds are you used? Heavy? These short rounds. Jesus. But we now have a legendary quality sniper rifle, a legendary quality minigun, which doesn't have a mag, it's just belt fed. I'm gonna run out of ammo so fast. Right, let's go kill some spiders, I suppose. End of this trench. Yeah, look, you just aim for center of mass and just you'll hit something around it. That's why we aim for center of mass, because we're not gonna hit with every round. We don't need to hit with every round. Plus, we're gonna back out the way we came. I believe we go that way. More spiders.
Emergency protocols ready.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, we need something acidic. Where's my Goomerang? Here you are.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
Also, Nippy, if you like the minigun playstyle, how do you like my armor? This is Gary. I really hope this is the only one of these we're gonna have to fight.
I'm alive.
I really fucking do.
It's a fight. Die, swine.
All right. Finish topping this up. We want there.
I still don't think both of us needed to apply to become soldiers.
Time for discounts.
Single predicament is only worth one.
Alright, find where the enemies take over. All the trenches have a point where it's no longer the people, it's the animals. None of you have names, you don't matter. Unless their name is Chop. Oh, there we go. Can see it from here. Already cleared this place? Or was it already cleared? Either way, it's not going to stay cleared after I open this, is it? $300 XP. We gotta be getting closer. Gadget meter energy. Kleptomania. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, that. They don't tell you the actual effect of it. I know that one. I remember hearing about that when the game was first revealed. You're the residue piece that we can pick up. How do we get to it? There's a spot with a barbed wire. There we go. Easy done. That's all. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, there's plenty more that we can do on this planet. Not tonight. Actually, you know, we've cleared 2 different planets of all of their good loot. Or all of their best loot, anyway. We're gonna stream. We're going to actually move on to our next planet proper. And yeah, it's going to be great fun. I hope to see you all there.